talk with you about strength training, specifically for women who are over the age of 40, and why that would look different as what you may have been doing way before, years before, in your young days. And this is a big topic that we like to talk about here at Group Fitness Live because we want to be able to support you in your journey with strength training, but also cardio. Your workout has to change as you move up in age, as you move into midlife, and definitely as you're moving into perimenopause. So myself, I am a fitness instructor of over 35 years, and myself, along with co-owner Holly Hireman, we started Group Fitness Live, which is an online virtual group fitness studio. We have over 12 instructors that teach their workouts on our platform. We offer over 35 workouts every week, and they're all added into our on-demand playlist, never expiring. So you've got a lot of workout options. Here's the thing. As I've been teaching in the industry for so long, seen all the trends go through, and I myself have made tons of mistakes with my own training, with my own advice. But now, specifically for myself, I'm 53 years old. I definitely have learned a lot in these stages of the perimenopause. And I want to be able to share some of those strategies with you and how you can implement them if you are a part of groupfitnesslive.com. Now, if you want to check out some of our workouts first before actually trying a membership with Group Fitness Live, you've got a couple different options. You could just go to groupfitnesslive.com, and we do have a free workouts button. You can go ahead and scan and do some of the workouts that we've made available there. Or you can just choose a monthly or annual or quarterly or annual membership, and you'll always get one free week before you actually are charged. So that's another way to try it before you actually commit. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. Next, now let's go into talking about how does your strength training or your workout programming have to change as you move into midlife, specifically perimenopause and postmenopause. So it is no secret that things definitely have shifted. What works before does not work now. And I'm going to be real with you, even as I have a group fitness platform, been a group fitness instructor for over 35 years, personal trainer, all the things. How I train in group fitness has shifted. Now, I will tell you honestly that when I would teach classes in the gym, this is typical for what you'll find for group fitness classes. Even though they are strength-based classes, what you'll find is a very high rep, go for the burn, doing it to the cadence of the music. Now, there's a time and place for those kind of workouts. Sometimes it's just fun. Sometimes it's just, we're in it, doing it together, other energy, community, but also because it's fun to do sometimes to music. But your body does benefit from those kinds of workouts, building endurance every so often. Sometimes it's worked into a deload kind of training. But where I've shifted is I now train, if you will, more like a personal training style for our virtual workouts here on Group Fitness Live. We follow progressive overload, much different than when I was teaching in the gyms before. And the truth is that most gyms just do not have the capacity or the funds to be able to stock a group fitness room full of dumbbells that can go up into the 50s and 60s and 70s. There's just not enough space, first of all, but also the expense to be able to do that to accommodate a group class of potentially 30 plus people picking up 50-pound dumbbells. There's typically not 30 50-pound dumbbells in there. So the reason where you're going to find typically group fitness classes are maybe hurting you in your progress with muscle is that you're just not lifting enough. And you keep going for the burn. That's something else that we could talk into in a different time. But now let's shift our mindset as to how can we, as we're in this stage of life, focus on the right kind of strength training that's really going to help us improve our body, the way we look, but also our perimenopause or postmenopause symptoms. Here's what's most important is we have to want to and love building muscle. As we age, our muscle starts to decline. That is just part of science. You have to work really hard to continue to build muscle. Now, this is one area where sometimes women are nervous about because they don't want to get bulky or other things. I don't know what the fear is, but that is one of the fears I know for sure. Now, you're not going to get bulky. There's only two ways you're going to get bulky. If you are taking a testosterone supplement and way dosing over, so you are increasing a lot in that capacity. And the second is if you're eating too much. A lot of the times when women start to strength train, you get hungrier. So you do eat a little bit more and then you start to get a little fluffier. So don't worry about that. That'll all work out, because when you have more muscle in your body at rest will burn more calories. But let's not focus solely on the aesthetic of things. Muscle is the foundation of your body, and in my opinion, more of a fountain of youth. So if we can focus first on understanding that if I just prioritize my weekly workouts to be a foundation of muscle building exercises, that's what I want to start with. And then you can fill in the blanks with other kinds of workouts that will relate to what you feel like doing, or because your girlfriend's going to do, or it's because you need to take a restorative workout that day. All right, so let me combine how you're going to be able to best find these classes here at Group Fitness Live. So at Group Fitness Live, we have over 12 instructors that teach all different kinds of workouts. Every kind of workout that you're looking for, we've got here on Group Fitness Live. So we've got equipment from treadmills, trampolines, and cycles, even down to all strength training formats. We've even got a mix of boot camp styles, PiYo, turbo kick, dance. We've got every kind of workout you're looking for here at Group Fitness Live. So now, how can you best know how to build out your workout schedule? Number one, we're going to invite you to ask us. Feel free to shoot us a message. We would love to be able to talk with you to be able to build out the best workout plan for you and your goals. But if we're looking at it as, okay, what is a good foundation of what should I do? Number one, when you're looking at your weekly workout week, find and schedule the times of when are you going to work out. First and foremost, schedule that as an appointment on your calendar. Whether you're going to show up for the class live, because you have that opportunity, that's why we are called Group Fitness Live. We do stream our classes live, and then those classes immediately are available in our on-demand playlists that are, again, never expiring. You can always have access to our on-demand playlist. But if you're looking at your schedule, best advice is to write it on your schedule so it is an appointment that you don't miss. You want to be sure that you are showing up for that workout. Now, if I'm just getting started, some of you might just be doing one weight training a week, and that's okay, because our goal first is to establish habits. Our goal first is to establish consistency. Sometimes when we try to go into a workout program or nutrition program and we overhaul everything all at once, it's just unsustainable. And that's where our habits will fall off, and then we'll go back to the place that we started. So make sure that when you're trying to make those shifts in your habits, in your daily routines, and also for your health goals, that you start and really make logical shifts and do what you can do. So that might be just do one weight training class a week. That might just be where you start. But optimally, what you could do is, if I'm going to train 3 weight training classes a week, maybe you're going to do an upper, a lower, and then a total body. It's a good idea to separate them. So for instance, you don't want to do so much the total body around the same timing as your upper. So you can space it out. Maybe on a Monday is where you're going to do your cardio workout, whether that's going to be a zone 2 walking workout. You could do one of our treadmill workouts. We even have zone 2 turbo kick and zone 2 insanity. We've got those kinds of workouts. I know it kind of sounds contradictory because insanity is meant to be max, but it's really zone 2 cardio. It's not really zone 2 insanity. But you can do those on, say, Mondays and Wednesdays. And then say on Tuesday is going to be your total body, and Thursday is going to be your upper body, and Saturday is going to be your lower body. So you can space them out. A good rule of thumb, again, is to make sure that you, again, are showing up for those strength-based workouts, and then sprinkle in some recovery. Yes, you do need recovery, and that could be something as simple as a long walk. You can do some yoga. You can do some PiYo. You can do some soul fusion. We've got those classes and options for you here. We even have a lot of recovery workouts where you can use your foam roller, a massage gun. We've got all of that training here for you. So decide what your schedule is realistically going to look like, but what is most important is that you commit. And I'm going to leave you with this. Don't be scared to lift heavy. So in my weight training classes, it is really important, and these instructors here at Group Fitness Live are very trained at teaching virtual classes. Yes, there is a component where you can't see someone, but you can experience them being there. We have such extensive experience teaching in person at the gyms that translating that to a virtual workout is completely different. And this is one area I'm going to say sets Group Fitness Live apart from any other YouTube video that you could find, is because our instructors are so extensively trained in teaching in a live environment with real people in a real room. They're very trained at knowing what typically happens, as well as what typical challenges a participant might have when they're working out. So translating that, our instructors who teach virtually are very well trained to know when I'm teaching into a camera, a live stream, that even if I can't see the participant, I can understand and cue the right form and technique that is needed at certain times of the workout. I can cue that motivation that I know is needed right now as those negative thoughts start going through someone's head. We know, because we've been teaching for so many years in person, that it's easy to translate and be able to guide you virtually. Now, at Group Fitness Live, we can't see you because we wanted to ensure that our audio and our video was at its ultimate level. And quite honestly, if you are doing a workout where your camera is on yourself, typically what happens is it could cause problems with freezing, internet instability, and we didn't want that. So we do have the option to chat back and forth live in class with our participants, in which we do, but we want to make sure that you feel safe and know that we've got you covered, that we can really take care of your form and your technique, your motivation, but also your accountability. All right. So I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, feel free, put them in the comments. We would love to be able to support you with your health and fitness goals. And we will see you in class.